Well, hi once again, Cyclone fans, and welcome to another edition of Kingland Systems Cyclone Game Center, where we go back and look at a great victory in Iowa State history, and we kind of do it with the assistance of some of those that were key members of that victory. And right now, we're going to go back to the 2013 game against West Virginia. To do that, we bring on assistant coach at the time on the team, now the head coach of the Iowa State Cyclones, TJ Otzelberger. Also joining us, all having very successful professional careers. Three players from that team. We have with us Will Clyburn and also Tyrus McGee and Melvin Edgem. And guys, we really appreciate all of you joining us. And man, good to have you guys back together. This feels like a reunion.
It's great to be here, John. Thanks for putting this together, get with these guys, see the bright smiling faces, and talk about some good times we shared together.
Absolutely. Well, let's do it. We're going to jump in. We're going to set the stage a little bit here. And you guys had a lot of success at Hilton Coliseum. It's a place where you rarely lose. Will, did you guys kind of feel like anytime you took that floor, you were going to win?
To be honest, yes. Obviously, playing in front of those fans is always great. Best in the country. So they always gave you energy when you came in that arena, and that's something I've seen since I was in junior college, coming up there watching games. It was always electric there.
Cyrus, you kind of got the offense going here, and that's rare because you were usually coming off the bench, and you were, but it was a slow start, but then you hit a big jumper and then found Melvin right there.
Yes, sir. This brings back a lot of memories with these two guys here. Playing in Hilton Coliseum is amazing. I don't think there's any other place I'd rather play besides Iowa State. I think that year we had a great year as a team and as individuals.
No doubt about it. You guys are raining some threes here early on and getting the offense grooving, but nice look here. And Melvin, when you get it to Will, you know what's going to be a finish like that.
That was straight luck.
That was tough.
I still don't know how that happened.
It was all the pass. Look, it was all the pass. I timed that everything.
I don't even know how my body even turned that way.
You always been light, Will.
I don't know what happened there.
Even Booker hits a three. You guys were just raining threes, man. Everybody was making them.
That's my roommate right there.
Look at him. Booker just stepping away like he just does that every time.
No doubt. And
Booker shoots, man.
Hey, now, Will, we got another alley-oop coming up here. Take us through when you get the little eye contact here with Corey.
No, that's Fred's doing. That's Fred off the bench. I'm pretty sure he called that right away.
Yeah, you could see guys glancing back. He knew something was up.
Yeah, that's that baseline play. Will loved that baseline play in college.
Hey, Tyrus, when the defense sets up the offense, this is when Hilton really gets rocking, and we see an example of it here. You get the steal, help Corey get the steal here and the breakout. But Tyrus, man, when the defense sets up the O, that's when Hilton's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, man. Like I said before, that's a place I can forget.
I think that was the best dunk of Tyrus's career. That was great. Good job.
Hey, Tyrus got all his bounce after college, man. Now he's dunking on everybody.
Yeah, I don't know how he get better after that.
You've improved your bounce a little bit, Tyrus?
What'd you say?
You've improved your bounce a little bit?
Yeah. You know, it came along with me throughout the years. I think that's when I made a little statement about 2 years ago when I was in Italy and made a dunk. I got like dunk of the year, and then this year I actually got dunk of the year as well.
Yeah. You said Google him, man. His dunk all over the internet.
Please YouTube that dunk.
That's what you're putting out there, Melvin? Google my guy. Google him.
Little first half recap here. You guys hit a bunch of threes. And West Virginia was 0 for 10 from 3 in the first half. Here we go to the second half. Chris Babb, little two-man game with Melvin. And you guys talk about Melvin. Tell me about Chris Babb, how valuable he was for this team.
Man, Babb's tough, man. I mean, he's could really shoot the ball, brought a lot of energy defensively. and just made a lot of smart plays, tough, gritty plays, and kind of just fit into like the culture that we had at the time. And he was a key player for us in so many occasions, and I think that he had a great career, and he kind of was able to that into his professional career. Playing with Boston and then playing at a lot of really successful European teams. So he's just a tough player. He knows what he does, and he do it at a high level.
Showing a little of your defense here, a little rare zone from Iowa State, but West Virginia 0 for 12 from 3 at that point. And you guys start going on a little run. Looks like you might just put this game away.
Yeah, I can't talk a lot about the offense. I was coaching
I was
the
hooping.
defense right there. That 0 for 12 from 3, that was all my doing, John.
I'm not surprised. And pretty good job here. Masterful job, really, of Corey just kind of working his way through. Corey Lucius is a really good player on this team, too.
Yeah, Corey had the ability to break down and make plays off the bounce. He had that change speeds, get in the paint. He was really impactful for us.
What were you guys saying about Will on the baseline? We're about to see that again here.
He's a baseline player. I think we've been doing that since
and one.
Something like that. I got to play against Will one time since we've been in Europe.
And how'd that go?
He ended up winning, but that was second year. Yeah, I think it was our second year professional.
I don't know if y'all know this. Me and Melvin played each other over here, and he was following like he never met me before in his life.
No. Hey, cut it out. Listen.
Hey,
tough
TJ,
defense. That's what I do.
You remember that 2-on-2 game between you and Micah and me and I don't know who it was.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how he was playing.
Worse than that, he was fouling like Mike and I were fouling.
He was trying to hit me with blind screens, running on the court. It was everything.
Hey,
it was bad.
Glad you mentioned a blind screen. As this happened when I was in Italy and Melvin was in Italy. We was in the playoffs. Melvin sets an illegal screen on me, busted my eardrum. I couldn't hear for 2 months. You remember that? Yeah, you remember that?
Are you sure it was me? You sure it was me?
Tyrus, he's like a brother. He was just preparing you so you had more awareness for screens for the rest of your career.
Man, TJ, I thought I was prepared. I guess I was.
We've seen a lot of great effort plays here by Melvin on the offensive glass, leading rebounder in the Big 12. And TJ, when he was on the floor, man, you knew you were going to get that kind of effort every game.
Yeah, I think Melvin, when he came into this program, he changed the way our guys competed. Everything he did, he wanted to win. And it changed the effort and energy in our program. You knew when Melvin was out there, he's going to leave it on the floor. So many of those great energy plays.
Melvin, how'd you do it? How'd you bring that energy every single night?
Man, I don't know. It was just, something I just always did. Just the effort was kind of just part of how I played. I mean, I think everyone at Iowa State could have seen the progression from me of, just being solely an effort player and a glue guy and trying to do so much more. So that was kind of just the foundation of my game, and it kind of just carried over into like every other aspect. But I mean, I just love the game. I love competing. This team was an amazing team, so it was easy to play for and to want to compete and to want to win. So, I mean, each game was amazing, and to do it in front of Hilton Coliseum, Hilton Magic, you didn't really have to have much. The game was gonna bring that energy for you. So it was oh goodness.
Who blocked that?
I know, Tyrus. You had it. I'll give you this one. You were going to block it, and you let Mel do it. That's a good teammate.
Quick little sidebar.
Look at young Mel.
Yeah, running the floor, hustling. Now, quick little sidebar here.
ESPN not letting me do this anymore.
ESPN's showing off the fact that Hilton was born in 1971. Eric Heft played in that game, you guys, against Arizona. That game right there. And 50th year of Hilton this year, man. You guys just talk a little bit about that building. And I know you touched on it a little bit, but as we see West Virginia starting to, chip into the lead a little bit, that building always comes through for you when you need it.
That place is electrifying, man. Like they say, Hilton Magic. You never know. Anything can happen in that gym when you're on that floor.
And Melvin all over the place.
I think I was proof when Scott
Bro,
Christopher
I don't even remember this.
against OSU at Gym 2.
Oh, St. George. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember the kiss. I remember the kiss.
See, everybody thinks the Kiss was born at Carver Hawkeye Arena, but George was blowing kisses long before that.
I think that's George's first dunk of his career right there.
And last. All right. So, fellas, West Virginia, which was just cold as could be, all of a sudden they started hitting threes, and this became a pretty tight game. But you guys always kind of seem to find a way to answer.
I think the fans at Hilton, you've got that support behind you. This group, I mean, these guys had great maturity, a lot of winners, a lot of experience, and they had a great sense of pride in our team winning, playing for that Cyclone jersey. So, as a coach, I know even though when it got close, we felt good down the stretch.
They just started raining threes. They were 0 for their first 12, and then all of a sudden they're making everything, and they got it all the way back and tied it. But TJ, take me through what happened on the last play, because you guys had Will bring the ball up the floor. We're going to see it here in a minute. And Will found George for the game win.
Well, I think, with Will with the ball in his hands, I mean, all these guys on this call, what strengths they have and bring to the table. But what you can see here, putting the ball in Will's hands out of the timeout, we know he has a mismatch. We know he can get the spots. And again, you'll see here, I'll wait till
we got to watch the push-off by Hines a few times here first, but it didn't get called. But, all right, here it comes, TJ. Go ahead.
Yep. So we get Will on the move. He gets a full head of steam coming up the floor. Now you'll see George kind of come up as he slips that ball screen right there, puts Will in space to spin. Niang rolls to that backside. Will makes a heck of a read in the play. Will's always had great ball skills and instincts, and shows you right there the trust we had in him with the game on the line.
Will, you were good with bringing it up the floor, weren't you?
Yeah, man. You know what? I think from Iowa State just followed me throughout my career, and I'm pretty sure it's helped me in that way. Since Fred putting the ball in my hands like that, kind of, I guess I can get used to it. I got used to it throughout my career, and it's definitely helped throughout it.
You guys went 23 and 12 that year. You went 16 and 1 at home. Here's another look. You improvising right here, Will?
Yeah, definitely improvising. Definitely didn't think he was going to come help. But like I said, I'm glad he did and made the play a lot easier.
And some great reaction shots here. Another great – this is your 17th straight home win. And it was just a special time in Hilton Coliseum, and I can't wait to see it get back to that kind of those kind of moments, man, because they're coming. They're coming.
Yeah, these three guys, they changed the trajectory of this program for many years to come. It wasn't just the years that they were here. It's been the years after. Their impact has been there. And there's been a lot of times as a coach, I've told stories and talked about these guys and some of the times that we've had together and the impact they've had. So a lot of that magic in Hilton was due to the fans and the students, but these guys had a lot to do with that as well.
And you guys have all gone on to very successful careers as professional basketball players, and you've been all over the world. How cool is that, Tyrus, to know that, there's a door out there for Iowa State players. If they make the NBA, that's great, and if not, there's still a great avenue to play professionally and have a great long career like all three of you guys have had.
Yes, of course. I think all three of us is very blessed to have this opportunity to continue doing something that we love, and also seeing the world, traveling, actually playing against and even being teammates with players you played against in college or with, because me and Melvin was teammates once, and then we ended up playing against each other. Me and Will played against each other. It's an amazing thing. I got to play against Bab when I was in Turkey, when he was in Turkey. I think we're very blessed to be doing this.
Melvin, you look like you want to say something.
No, man. It's just honestly, it's just funny. It's just fun. It's just fun all being here. You get lost in the hustle and bustle of life, and having the opportunity to take some time off to one, go back and see how we played and reminisce, and then two, just to be in the presence of each other and to be talking about the game we love. And like Tyler said, man, we're super fortunate. We've had opportunities to play with each other, play on different teams, to just compete. a blessing overall. So we've been lucky, and obviously, you know, whether it's basketball, whether it's academics, whether it's going on and working and whatever you do, there's plenty of avenues for everyone who touches Iowa State, and especially in the basketball program. They have such an unbelievable staff to prepare them not just for the court, but for any opportunity that they're going to go into life. And you know, there's tons of avenues, there's tons of opportunities, and as long as you're open and willing and you work hard and you're you know, ready and determined, you'll be able to be successful anywhere, because Iowa State's gonna foundation down for you to be successful. But yeah, it just makes me happy, you know, seeing Will without his braids or a haircut. He looks crazy, you know. Looking at Tyrus and just talking to him, it's just, this stuff just makes me just positive energy and love out. And I love these two guys. I love CJ. John, I love you too, man. It's been fun. It's been cool. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now.
Oh, that's good, man. Will, what about you, man? How much fun is it for you to get reunited with these guys when you bump into each other overseas or today?
It's always good. Obviously, when Melvin was in Russia, we were able to hang out a little bit more. Like I said, road games, and whenever I go to his place and when we go to mine. But like I said, I haven't really got to play Tyrus much, so I really haven't seen him over there much. But even Bab, I've actually played against Bab as well over here, and we actually got to hang out when, like I said, we're not playing games. So it's good, man, that the relationships from college can carry over. It's always a blessing that way. Obviously, you spend a lot of time with these guys that are considered family. So it's always nice. And, of course, TJ, I'm still mad that he left me, but I'm definitely happy for him. I definitely thought he should have had this opportunity a lot earlier, but I'm definitely happy for him. Mad that he left, but happy for him at the same time. Yeah.
John, if I could quick, these three guys, I mean, you look at each one of them, the impact, you see the camaraderie they have together. So many times people think that success is just the NBA. These guys are successful. Will and Melvin, as husbands, as fathers, they've done extremely well for themselves professionally, basketball-wise. Tyrus is somebody that, again, if you see, you know, Tyrus going through junior college and coming in here, how he adjusted, the transition he made, he gave this team a spark in so many ways every day. I mean, I couldn't say enough positive things about Tyrus. So these guys are successful in everything that they do. It's how they've gone about doing things. And it's neat to see them continue that bond and show that this experience that they had here at Iowa State has set them up for success in life, not only in basketball, but well beyond.
I think what's really cool about it too, TJ, is our fans are going to love this, and we appreciate Kingland Systems doing this, but they continue to follow all three of these guys on Twitter and follow what they're doing overseas. And we're always seeing highlights of Will with unbelievable dunks, and we're seeing Tyrus with some amazing dunks, and Melvin winning championships and doing great things. And but for our fans, you got a couple dunks. You got a couple.
I got a couple dunks too.
Yeah, there was a couple in there.
He's doing the same, but they're still there.
You know, that's why we didn't bring George on. We wanted to make it an exclusive dunk club here. But guys, tell me about how the fan base you still feel that love from Cyclone fans, even here several years after your careers have been over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I still, obviously the fans still follow me and everything on Twitter. I've had so many people hit me up, want to do podcasts and things like that to see how we're doing and keeping us and keep update with us and everything. I really like that. It shows a lot how much love that the Cyclones still have for the former players that played there.
Go ahead, Melvin.
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely feel the love, and I think a really great example for me was my first year out. I was in Italy, in Rome, and there was an Iowa State. There was like a group of kids that were traveling to a school of Iowa State in Italy, in Rome, and came out and supported me, invited me to tailgate parties, came to the games and supported me, and this was after graduating, when I'm probably like thinking that my college career is kind of in the past, but they reminded me that community was still there. And I think that the fans there are unbelievable, and the support that they show on a daily basis, whether you're playing in the NBA or playing in Europe or just like PJ said, being a great dad on Instagram, they're always there and they're always supporting. And I think that's truly something special.
Hey, Will, I know you're giving TJ some grief here, but tell me how excited you are to see him back in the fold as Iowa State's head coach, and where you think this program's going to head under his direction.
TJ is exactly where he belongs. He was in line for this job. I feel like he was made for this job. I'm definitely happy for him. I'm sure everybody is. I don't know. Maybe he is from Iowa. I don't know. I don't know if he's from Wisconsin anymore. But I'm just happy for his family as well. His wife, she gets to go back home as well. But the program itself, man, is going to go up. I'm pretty sure you guys got some good recruits. I haven't looked into everything, but I'm pretty sure TJ's hit the ground running when it comes to recruits. And I'm pretty sure he's going to bring that toughness and grit to this team and that winning mentality. And like I said, there's no better person for the job right now than TJ.
And TJ, I'm going to let you wrap it up because, I think one of the great things that Steve Prohm did was really reestablishing the connection with the players and starting the reunion and getting all these guys feeling like, hey, man, you are part of a special family. And I know that everybody knew that, but to actually cement it like that, I think was great. And just for you to see these three guys and know what they've meant to your program and know that what they're going to continue to mean to your program has to be pretty special.
Yeah, it's a huge credit to Coach Prohm for getting the reunion in place, and something we want to continue every year. Like you said, John, it's not only about the time these guys have shared together. It's about bringing everybody back, telling the stories, reminiscing, and then making sure that the former players know how much they're appreciated, how much we want them back, telling their stories to the guys that we have in the program now, because these guys right here on this call, they mean the world to me. They've done so much for Iowa State basketball. With each of them, I saw where that story started, and they've all had to work their tails off to get to where they are. And I think it's very inspirational for the young men in our program to hear those stories and know about those guys that have come before them. We've started doing a weekly Cyclone trivia to help learn about these guys, and they probably don't even know it, but these three were the answers to trivia questions we had last week. So it's pretty neat to continue that family atmosphere. We're excited to continue the event, bring guys back, and bring everybody together for the future.
It's been awesome to bring you guys together today. Really appreciate all of you jumping on board, man. And I know Cyclone fans will love seeing your faces again. So appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.